So, I know it's hot in the UK at the minute, but pretty damn warm here too. Yeah, very hot here today actually, lovely. So back to the N2 tomorrow. For the bikers might be watching this. So what have I learned so far about the N2? Very hard to find campsites, stunning road. Be ready for the locals coming the other way who all seem to drive with one wheel over the white line, i.e. on your side. Why they do that I don't know, but they do. They all do it. I've had quite a few near misses with the van, so obviously on a bike, if you're negotiating a bend and you're out near the middle of the road, which you would be, just be warned. They are quite like to come sweeping around the other way. Well, now's probably as good a time as ever to show you the van. I'm currently in Portugal, and so what is it? Well, it's a Peugeot Expert. It's a very small van, but it's got lots and lots of bits put in it that I've done myself. It's made it brilliant. It's great for the road, this van, because it doesn't take a lot of fuel. It just seems to go on the miles for forever. So let's have a proper walk around it and I'll show you all the bits and pieces. I might have to shoot indoors later on when it's dark, put the lights on. But so what has it got? It's got a 240 volt system and it's got a 12 volt system. The 12 volt system is not empowering an inverter at the moment. It's simply a B2B battery charger, a good one, so I can monitor it on my phone as well and know exactly what's happening. But yeah, let's have a look on the rest of the van. Right, so we walk to the back of the van. I think it's probably the best place to go first. Let me show you what I've got here. So electric hookup on the back. And in the back, if you open up the back of the van, you can see everything that's in here. So I've got fridge, freezer. You can see the back of the microwave, air fryer. I've got a little sign there for if I park up and leave the space or whatever. I've got water, wastewater and fresh water. Only 10 litre tanks, but they're big enough for what I want. And then looking into the back of the van, you can see the arrangement I've got of shelving in the side panels. I've got that on both sides. And then the extent of the bed which goes down through. So yeah, so the electrics come in through the back there. There's also space in the back of the doors, the electrics. So that's all there. And then we'll have a little walk inside. So inside, there's a full-length bed. It's a single person bed. There's no disputing that. Pillows at that end, and then up that end I've got microwave, coffee maker and air fryer. I've got a sink and I've got a table which comes up, and under the table is the gas locker. I've got a bottle of gas, so I've got plenty of space to cook and everything else. I'll add a bit to this so you can see that as well. And all in all, and it's well insulated, obviously everything was insulated. And all in all, I'm very, very pleased with it all. Well, it's that time of night, 7 o'clock-ish, and I haven't actually got very much to eat because I didn't stop today. I just sort of bimbled on and came here. But I have got chips, and chips are in the, that'll be the third night I've had chips. I've got to go and get some better food tomorrow. And the decision tomorrow is really what I do, whether I stay here for another night, because the temperature here is going to be about 33 tomorrow, and where I'm planning to go is going to be about 37, which is pretty hot. And I'm not that far from the Algarve in a way, really. I mean, I could soon be down there, but I don't want to be down there because it's very expensive down there. So, yeah. So everything's good in here. Everything is working. I've got a little cheap fan from Lidl, which has proven to be a bit of a godsend. A fan. If you're thinking of doing this, whatever you do, if you're coming somewhere hot, put a fan in. Because without a fan, you will struggle. It's all right when the van's going because you've got your aircon, but of course, as soon as your van stops, your aircon stops. So that's when you need, you know, something a little bit more cooling, especially if you're down here where it's extremely warm. It's ironic, isn't it? Because last year, you know, I did 2 weeks travelling down through France, and the weather was atrocious. I got to Portugal, and it was all right. It wasn't. It was nice. It wasn't silly hot, but it looks like this year's going to be silly hot. It's going to be roasting. So yeah, it's going to be a hot one. Anyway, never mind. Chips coming up. Thing is, when you're cooking for yourself, you don't actually even need a plate. So that's how. Let's just angle this right so you can see. That's yeah, look at that, eh? Perfect. This was done in about 7 or 8 minutes. Last time we did this journey and stayed on this campsite in 2003, apparently. There's no such thing as an air fryer. There is now. So there you go. The little Peugeot experts doing okay.